Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, here with Brandon Soika. It was close enough. Anyway, just got done training back. Thanks for coming out. We're in Elgin, Illinois, which isn't where I'm normally from, but hey, I'm here, he's here, so we decided to do some back. Got that footage coming up. Anyway, there's a new product they got out that I've been actually promoting myself. Love the carnitines in it. Can you tell us a little bit about Compete?
All right, so Compete is our new intra workout. You know, basically we have some different types of carnitine. Got 2 grams full in each scoop. Basically, so you're gonna feel like you're gonna train for hours. You know, obviously your guys that are on those test boosters or any other stuff that's kind of more hardcore. This is gonna help sensitize those androgen receptors, so they're able to use more of that too.
A little free test increase too.
Absolutely. So plus the carnitine fume rate we have in there is more for endurance. You're gonna find that it's gonna help produce more ATP, more cellular energy. We have citrulline malate in each scoop, so again, more train. Your pump's going to be extended, so you know this is going to be great. Obviously, citrine's a huge thing now, showing to increase our blood levels of arginine better than arginine itself. We use whey hydro. I know obviously this is one thing that is kind of different comparatively to most intra workouts. You know, this is still giving you your branched chain amino acids, but also with 17 other amino acids as well. Being whey hydro, it's going to be faster absorbing, so you're able to get more absorption out of that as well. We got rhodiola and vinpocetine in it, so you got adaptogen, so your body can handle times of stress better. Vinpocetine give you better focus, so at the end of your workout, you're still able to keep your focus going. And then you have some electrolytes to keep hydration. So pretty well-rounded, and as you know from trying it, the taste is phenomenal.
Taste is very good. I actually like the lemon. I'm never a big fan of lemon.
Right.
It's really good, and the thing is with it, if you want carbohydrate or anything, the lemon goes with any carb drink on the market. I put the lemon with an orange carb drink, and it goes with anything. Now dosing, is there any different dosing protocols for size? Like let's say someone like me who weighs about approximately 2 awesome. What would someone, okay, let's say someone in the 240, 250 range. Shorter guy, stocky, muscle, Dusty Hanshaw.
Right.
Okay, versus let's say a 180-pound guy trying to get in shape. What would be the dosing protocol?
Our recommended dose is 1 scoop, but you know you can take up to 2. But we have it dosed where you can literally take as much as you feel necessary. For me, I'm about 215, 220. The sweet spot for me is 2 scoops.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I can literally train for hours when I use 2 scoops of it. So
awesome. And you were talking about test boosters. Any other test boosters? I know you guys got Intimidate, which is another form of D-aspartic acid.
Right.
Any other things that you want to highlight or promote?
You know, it's kind of going with Intimidate. You know, what we do is we use N-methyl D-aspartic acid. So this is actually 100 times more potent than regular D-aspartic acid. Clinical studies show that at 3 grams is where that's what gives you the clinical study dose for raising testosterone.
Yeah.
It's only 30 milligrams with N-methyl D-aspartic.
That's good.
So it's 1 small capsule at night. This stuff actually helps with increasing quality of sleep at night too. So we also have troponol. We have, where studies shown that to raise natural testosterone by 347%. This is one thing that makes sure that dosing protocol is proper. If you're under 200 pounds, take 2 capsules. If you're over 200 pounds, take 3 capsules. Anything, do not take more because it'll actually lower testosterone. So that's why I gotta make sure to stay in the sweet spot.
So you gotta do the sweet spot.
Right,
the T
absolutely.
spot.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, and another thing, before we go, they have red velvet cake flavored protein.
Yes.
Protean. It's red velvet cake. I mean, and you got the flavor right.
Right.
I mean, it's not like when you remember you get like the cookies and cream, you're like, that ain't cookies and cream.
Exactly.
You get this, you're like, holy shit, this is like the cheese, this is like CPKs, red, California Pizza Kitchen. They taste like they're red, except you're drinking it, obviously. Yeah. But it's a phenomenal flavor. I mean, that's dialed in.
Yeah, I mean,
profile.
It's so weird. Like you can almost taste the cake in the frosting.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like it has a layered flavoring to it. It's so cool.
It's definitely good. Any other thing, or you just want to? Obviously Compete's what they're using now. Maximize, they did it without DMAA. They also use the acacia root, which is a phenomenal stimulant. I know a lot about that. And I actually feel this one better than the last one. I thought the last one, got you going. And of course, Hemavol, I don't really need to say much about that other than we sell a ton of it because it goes with everything.
Right.
I mean, you could put it on with any pre-workout and it makes it better. Or you can use it on its own if you don't want non-stims. I know we were talking about that earlier.
Absolutely. I mean, with the acacia, comparatively, obviously 1,3 is probably on its way out the door. Acacia is basically a natural source of over 20 different amphetamine-like compounds. This is such a cool herb, and literally you feel like, the stimulant half-life for both dexaprin, which is our fat burner, and maximize is 12 hours. So this is going to last all day. Our Dexprint is just a one tablet a day formula. And what's cool there is we have a beta-2 agonist and an alpha-2 antagonist. So we use alpha-yohimbi or riboflavin and isopropyl octopamine. So it's basically kind of hitting the accelerator with no brakes on fat burning. You're going to find you're going to be able to maintain more lean muscle tone while you're cutting too. So
with a 12-hour half-life, we're looking at no crash.
Right, exactly.
That's awesome. Well, there we go. Thanks so much for
Thank you so much,
meeting up
Mark.
here in
I
Elgin.
appreciate it.
And it's time to roll. Thanks so much. Enjoy the footage. Mark and Brandon, peace out.
Thanks, guys.
Elgin, Illinois. Sneaking in a camera to LA Fitness. We started out with deadlifts. I've been really rocking out deadlifts, been really putting them in my routine since not having them in alone. Now, we did workup sets, went from 1 plate to 2 plate to 3 plate, now 4. I wanted to keep it to 5 plates because my lower back is a bit on edge. This is my brother Aaron. I don't know if you guys know him. He's a competitor in the OCB. He's about 6'1" inches tall. He weighs about 195 pounds right here. Dude straight up shredded. I'm talking serratus, just lean as shit, veiny as a mofo. Also one hell of a Little League baseball coach. This is Brandon from IForce Nutrition. He is our new rep in the Midwest. So he covers this. He happened to be able to schedule his trip to Illinois at the same time I was visiting my brother. So we figured, why not repurpose this? Now we're all training on, as you know, as you saw in the beginning, compete. We warmed up with a little bit of maximize. Intense is our pre-workout. And we're feeling pretty good. This actually felt really good. I could have gone heavier, but I was smart. I just did what I needed to do. This is my brother. Keep in mind, I outweigh him by about 50 pounds. Pulling up 5 plates like it ain't nothing. Sure, he has a little bounce on the bottom, but who's going to hate on that? Again, putting weight on a tall individual like him, 6'1", it's a lot of ways to go, but he's one of the strongest guys you'll ever see. Brandon toughed it out and got up to 495. That was awesome. Next, move on to some Nautilus pull downs. I like the angle of this. It's kind of like a row pull down combination. I get a nice hit in my lats, nice hit in my rhomboids. Now my brother's going to go on with his. Just friggin' shredding it up, just doing his thing. Got to appreciate that. I mean, he's just doing his thing, putting on some tremendous size, tremendous weight. Here's Brandon doing his thing. I mean, you just see him just pounding it out, getting it done. And at this time, we're getting pretty fatigued. But then we went on to one-arm rows. Now, weights only go up to 125 at LA Fitness. But damn it, we made it work. And boy, did we make it work. This really felt nice, a nice stretch. We did 3 sets of these. So far, we've done deadlifts, workups to 5 total sets if you include the warm-ups. We did 3 sets of Nautilus pull-downs. And now we're doing 3 sets of one-arm rows. I've thrown these in lately, and they've really brought up, I believe, my back a little bit. I'm really happy with the results I've been getting. I haven't done these in years. I never have the patience to do one-arm rows. And now I do. Here's my brother getting his thing done. Again, just a really, really lean individual. He's about 5 pounds away from contest. Still debating whether to do a contest. Now, we talk about competing in a show. It's really hard to determine what you want to do. I mean, my brother, not only does he have a more than full-time job as a senior VP for a large, for a large digital marketing company, but he's also, coaching Little League and being a family man and being a father, and he works in the city. I mean, dude, it's tough to balance it all. So his main thing isn't whether he'll be in shape. It's whether he wants to dedicate the time to get in that kind of shape. Here's Brandon just pumping him out. He lowered the weight a little, but if you notice, he's really, really getting at it. And I was impressed. This is the first time I ever met Brandon in person. And he just came aboard IForce. And as you saw in the beginning, his knowledge of the supplements that he represents is phenomenal. I mean, this guy practices what he preaches, and it's nice to know that in the sport nutrition industry, there are some people that can do business meetings over a weight session. We don't play golf in this industry, in my opinion. We should train. And this is exactly what we're doing here. Now, we got our meetings done. We got our numbers worked out, but at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Look at iForce. Dusty Hanshaw. Dave Nelson, the owner, he trains. He used to compete. You look at the companies you purchase from, and you determine, who you trust your money with. I trust my money and my results with someone who actually uses it, who practices what they preach. Then we moved on. I didn't even know they had this machine, or I might have let off with it. Hammer strength pullovers. We started with this. We did 3 total sets. Again, the theme of the day, other than deadlifts, is 3 sets of each. My brother pulling it down. Again, this one's strong dude. He matches me weight for weight in every single lift. And again, he's 6 years my elder, because I know will get emails on this. Those of you complaining about age is about to turn 38, and he's in the best shape of his life and has more energy than anybody, you know, half his age. Here comes Brandon doing his thing, pulling it down, working the lats. On these, you really want to focus on the lats. You notice he has a shorter range of motion. It's probably what works best for him. Me, I prefer a longer range of motion. I prefer to bring it down to my stomach. Could be because I'm fat and I have a big stomach. But anyway, that's 3 sets of that. Next, I got this from Rich Gaspari, behind the neck, behind the back shrugs. I just felt it better, been doing it. Really excited with the width my back's been doing. Here's my brother doing his. Just some quick samples of this. Brandon, thanks for watching this. Enjoy your IForce products. Compete at tigerfitness.com. Here's Brandon bringing it home. And, of course, the pretty tigerfitness.com ad coming out. Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com. Peace out.